Hi there everybody, we're going to take a look at a problem that I've been having recently. I have a DD2 wheelbase from Fanatec and a Porsche wheel rim, and I'm going to show that on screen with my iPhone. So we can have a look at that. So here we go to start that. There's the Porsche rim and there's the DD2 behind it. There's the on button right here. Give it a click, and when we click it, of course, you'll see the motor spin the wheel right and left, and then it'll come online, and we can just clear the screen. Okay. Now the problem I've been having is that when I enter into a race, the paddle shifters on the left and the right will not function correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter into a race and show you kind of what happens. So I've just set a Michigan track here with a NASCAR Cup car. And
2 minutes 0 seconds left.
Go to grid.
11 seconds to our pit stall.
The track temp is 116 Fahrenheit. Pole position.
And I'm going to click the paddle here. It's hard to see with my hand in the way. Let's see if I can adjust that. Okay, that's not too bad.
Stay behind the pace car
So
in the outside column.
And you can see on the screen there are no gear changes. If I click it back onto the shift down, see I have no gear change. If I use the emergency stop button to reset it, I'll press it, the engine revs like crazy until I get it going again. I'll demonstrate. So that is no good. Go back here for the paddle shifter. Still nothing. On the left side, nothing. If I exit out, I'm in the pit lane, and my gears seem to work fine when I'm in the pit lane, waiting to start. So, I have tried a number of things. As you saw, I've gone through calibrations, and I've gone through button setting and remapping. I've also gone to the Fanatec forums, and I've installed the latest drivers. And a little hint, a little suggestion: when you're installing new drivers, delete your old drivers first. Do that through Add Remove Programs. And then when you download the new drivers, put them in a separate folder so you know which drivers are your current ones and which ones maybe you've saved from previous times that you can roll back to if you need to. But I've installed the latest driver for the DD2, and I've flash firmwared it to update it to the most current. And I did the flash firmware on the Porsche wheel as well. So everything is up to date, as you can see from what it says on the Fanatec website. That didn't seem to help, so
JHR is on, be ready. We haven't got that data.
Well, the only other thing
green flag,
and I'm going to do it right now, is I'm going to
10 to go, this time by.
Exit the program right now, and I'm going to remove my wheel and the advanced podium module and the podium hub from my DD2. I'm going to take it apart and check the wiring on the inside. I'm wondering if the little pin connectors are not placed properly I've been using my DD2 and this wheel rim for over a year, and I'm thinking maybe they're a bit dirty, or maybe they've become a little loose over time. So I'm going to shut down everything and take my wheel off, and then check it out, readjust the wires, and then I'll put it back together and put it back on, and I'll see you in a few seconds after I've done all that. Okay, here we are back at Michigan. I have taken the wheel apart and taken the connectors out. I tried to clean up things a little bit and reconnected all the wiring and put the wheel back together. And we want to see if that's made any difference. So first of all, let's just run through the things that I've done. I have changed USB ports for the DD2 on the computer. I have run my Fanalab software, and I've also went to the Fanatec forums to get the latest version of this software. I've also gone to the Fanatec forums to get the latest driver for the DD2. I flashed firmware for it. I flashed the firmware for the wheel, so everything is up to date in that sense. I have gone through all of my options here and calibrated my steering and my pedals and gearbox, but I'm going to do that again now because I have taken the wheel off the wheelbase and put it back on, so I'm going to just redo that, and I'll do everything while I'm at it. And upshift, downshift, no, okay. My buttons are still mapped properly. I'll just check a few of them just to make sure. Yeah, they look mapped properly, so that looks okay. So we're now going to go to the grid, and we're going to see if our paddle shifters work.
Pit limiter engaged.
They're on the gridder. Shift.
1 second.
Well,
the track
there's a delay there, but a 1 second delay. Let's exit the car. And
started gridding.
Okay, we'll check our wheel.
4 minutes 58 left.
The LED's working.
Okay, John, it's time for the qualifier. Looking at 10 laps and 0.000. 30 drivers joined.
The buttons are working.
Be safe out there.
We're going to go to the grid now and see if we get our shifter paddles working.
Pit limiter engaged.
Shift.
1 second left.
Shift.
78
oh,
Fahrenheit.
okay, so there's a little delay there. A little delay in shifting. So let's try that one more time with maybe, I'll just wait a few seconds. When I
gridding started. 4 minutes 58 left.
I'm going to count down.
Okay, John, it's time for the qualification. 10 laps and 0.000.
5, 4,
30 cars joined.
3,
The track temp is
Play it safe.
117 Fahrenheit.
Okay, I
Pole
got
position.
it. There we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that that maybe has fixed the problem. It seems
You
like
need to follow the pace car in the outside lane.
we are maybe it was with the steering wheel connections. Maybe the connection between the wheel and its wiring through the advanced paddle module and the podium hub to the DD2 wheelbase. Maybe for some reason that connection was dirty or needed cleaning, or maybe it came loose over time. I've been driving this setup for over a year now, so maybe it just needed a little bit of a take apart and cleaning and put it back together nice and tight with all the connections fitting. Let's hope that's all it was, and hopefully I can continue racing in the leagues that I'm in and in the officials. I'm just going to try one more time.
Gridding started.
Go to grid.
4 minutes 58 left.
5.
Okay, it's
4,
time for the qualifier.
3.
This is 10 laps and 0.000.
Shift.
2 seconds left.
It's not shifting.
Oh,
it did.
The track temp is 104 Fahrenheit.
3 goes on the paddle to get it to go. Is that what I need to do? I need to kind of prompt it by hitting the paddles a few times. That means it's not really fixed.
Started gridding.
Still a problem.
4 minutes 57 left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
11
6,
seconds
7,
to our
8,
stop.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Okay, John,
15,
it's time
16,
for the
17, 18,
qualification.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Looking at 10 laps and 0.000.
That's pole.
30 cars joined.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Do I have to
gridding started?
Click it once or twice,
4 minutes
then wait a
58
second,
left.
and then click it again and engage.
Okay, John, it's time for the qualification. This session is 10 laps and 0.000.
Now wait a second. And
track temp is 17.
Take it easy.
Okay, so at least it's pulling the gear. It's giving me the right gear. It's just that it's not doing it
stay behind the pace
right
car.
away. It's taking. It seems to require a little bit of input, and then a little second or two wait. So that is not entirely fixed. So I hope that when I go into a race, I don't have that problem. And if I try to reset the wheel and the engine blows up, that's no good. I can always have a missed start, and then it seems to engage in the pit lane. And then if I engage in the pit lane, I can start the race, but of course I'm half a lap down, so I got to hope for a lot of caution so I can catch up. So it seems like I'm still suffering from this problem. So if anybody has any advice on paddle shifters that freeze for the advanced paddle module when connected to a Porsche wheel rim and the DD2 through the Podium Hub, I would love to hear from you in the comments, because I'm kind of baffled now. I've done all the things with the software and the drivers, the software, the USB cables, the wheel rim, the connections. I don't know what else to try. So leave a comment, please, if you know what's going on with my wheel. Don't tell me to go to the Fanatec forums and read about it. I've done all that. The same question has popped up from other drivers, and it's never been answered.
Green flag.
So it has been answered, so I don't know what the answer is. The people that are suffering from this problem, I don't think know what the answer is. And we don't want to have to start all our races in the pit lane, or we don't want to have to worry about our engines blowing because we're trying to reset our wheelbase. So thanks for watching. I want people to be aware of this problem. I want to find a solution. Fanatec, you need to help us out too. We need a solution to this, because I don't know what is going on, and I've tried all the things I can think of to try to fix it. So anyways, take care guys. We'll see you on the track. Bye for now.